So the past couple of months, I found myself playing games more and more. Now, I was always a big gamer. I was always, since I could move my fingers, I was always interested in playing video games, right? So that was never something new to me. You know, these past couple of months aren't anything new to me. But I would say when I was like 19, 20, 21, those 3 years, I kind of stopped playing games as much and focused on different things, right? Because you just naturally get to know older and life is changing, so you just have less time to play video games, right? But I went through a little period this year where I was unemployed for a while. I got laid off and I recently got back a job. But in that period of being unemployed, I was like, you know what, let me just get back to some shit that I used to enjoy when I was younger. So I just started doing things that I enjoyed, which was gaming. I started going to the gym a lot more. I started just doing things that I enjoy, a lot of different things that I wouldn't say in this video, but a lot of things I was doing, right? And one of them, of course, was gaming, and I was playing a lot of games, specifically Destiny. If you guys know what Destiny is, you know. If you know, you know. Destiny is a game, for a little context, it's a game that you can't really hop on for like 30 minutes to 1 hour. Typically, every time I hop on Destiny, the session ranges from 3 hours to 6, 7, 8 hours, right? So it's an intense game and it requires a lot of time. You have to sit down and play. And it's also a game where you have to also play with friends, So I have friends that play Destiny and all of us have just been playing this game a lot the past couple of months, right? Again, gaming was never an issue for me because I never used it to cope. I never used it I never used it as a replacement for something that I should be doing. So I never played games because I was coping with like depression or anxiety. That was never the case. Actually, when I'm like sad or depressed, I actually don't play games. I just wallow in my depression and try and figure it out. I don't play games. So it wasn't because I was depressed. I was just having fun, and I haven't been having fun playing games in a long time. But what I really wanted to talk about today is, even though I enjoy my time playing games and it actually isn't used as a coping mechanism, is there still something as too much video games? Like, can I still be playing too much? Let me give you guys an example again. Now, this might be a little crazy. You guys might judge me for this, fine. When I come on these videos and I talk, I expect to be judged because I'm kind of putting myself out there. So if you want to judge me, fine. Fuck you, but fine. The first session I had when I came back to Destiny, right? I spent 18 hours playing Destiny with my boy. 18 hours. And the craziest thing is that those 18 hours that we were on Discord didn't even feel like 18 hours. It felt like 5, 6 hours. I was like, damn, the sun is coming up. I started playing this game like last night and I was, like freaking afternoon. So yeah, that was a problem. That was definitely a problem. But again, because I hadn't played games in so long, that little 18-hour session was kind of just refreshing. It was refreshing. I really had nothing else to do in place of playing video games. I had all my shit secured. I was like sending out resumes when I was unemployed. I was working on my own stuff. So it wasn't like I was feeling guilty after. I actually felt good. I didn't feel like, I should be doing something else. In that moment, I felt, damn, I just playing video games. I haven't played a game like this in so long. So it was refreshing, right? Looking back in hindsight now, it doesn't matter if I had anything to do. It doesn't matter if, I was using gaming as a coping mechanism. It doesn't matter if I was just playing for fun and I had no real issues that was like making me play those games. The fact of the matter remains that I spent 18 hours non-stop playing a fucking video game. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, it would be even worse if like I knew I had work to do and I was just falling into bad habits and playing games. That wasn't the case, right? But if you guys are in a situation where like you have work to do, you want to start up a business or you want to start doing something, or you need to go to the gym, or you need to like socialize more, like if you are in that situation and you are not doing that because you choose to play video games and it's consciously fucking up your life, that's a completely different situation, right? And you probably need to stop playing as much video games and go and actually socialize and enjoy life and touch grass, as people would say. That wasn't my case. That wasn't my situation, yet still I look back and I'm like, bro, 18 hours playing a game is crazy. That's basically an entire day of me behind a desk playing games in fucked up posture. My back was hurting, my eyes, I had a migraine, and all of that to play a video game. Something isn't right. That's a little bit questionable. Now, with that said, right, there's a conversation going on, and it's kind of been going on for a while, actually, the past couple of years, with all of these self-help YouTubers and self-help gurus and motivational coaches and shit, talking about what you should not be doing. And every time I see these videos, they always mention, don't play games. Stop playing video games. Video games are ruining your life. And I am actually opposed to that. I do not think that is true. One, because I am a gamer and my life right now is not perfect. Nobody's life is perfect, but I'm happy with myself. I wake up every day and I might feel like shit some days and I might feel a little bit down some days, but I do what I need to do. I get the fuck out of my bed and I go to the gym and I exercise and I eat healthy, or I try to. And I socialize when I feel like I need to socialize. I don't socialize just because I want to. I socialize when I feel like I need to. Like when I need, to kind of just be around some friends and, just talk shit. So I definitely do not think that you need to stop gaming to have a perfect life. All of these self-help YouTubers and shit need to shut the fuck up, because everybody is different, right? Everybody is different, and I hate when people try to vilify people for doing something as if their life is perfect. Because listen, self-help could also be a negative thing. Like if your life is focused on a routine and you strictly stick to this routine, right? You eat healthy, you go to the gym, you try to become a better version of yourself in business, and you try to build something for yourself, and you always work, and you're always working on it. You're always trying to improve something about yourself. From personal experience, bro, that could be fucking disastrous. That could be terrible for your mental health, because you're always trying to work on something, and I feel like subconsciously you're telling yourself something is wrong with me. If I'm being real, it could be negative when you're too into like self-help and becoming a better person, because if you always trying to become a better person, then when are you gonna stop and tell yourself, you know what, I'm good enough right now? But I feel like people just don't talk about that. They don't talk about the fact that, self-help could also be a negative thing, right? So all of these gurus and shit, please just stop. Yes, it's good to improve yourself. Yes, it's good to start going to the gym and reading books and eating healthy and, focusing on your business and trying to become a better version. But there is a point where that becomes toxic. But that's a whole different video. That's a completely different discussion. I just wanted to say that because a lot of self-help people talk about gaming being this bad thing. And in my eyes, it's not, because just like how every Friday, a couple of friends could go to the bar and take and drink, have some drinks, or they could go and watch a movie, or they could go and play a match of football or something. Some friends just decide to play games, and nothing is wrong with that. Of course, in moderation. So that 18-hour session I had playing Destiny was a problem, and I actually recognize that. That's our next thing. I recognize that playing games for 18 hours is a problem. So I recognize that was bad, and I haven't done that since. So again, I'm self-aware. It's not like I'm playing games and I have no idea that I spent 18 hours playing. There's nothing wrong with that. No, something was wrong with that. But it's a very rare occasion. That was the first time I played games for 18 hours in my life. I've never played a game, I think, in my life for 18 hours straight. So that was just me kind of tapping back into my inner child, I think. And, just having a good time with friends. It was fun and it was cool. But there always is too much of something, right? So yes, you can't play games for too much. Yes, you can't play too much video games. Just like you could drink too much water. Just like you could fucking go to the gym too much. Just like you could read too much books. It isn't gaming that is inherently bad. It's what are you playing games for? And what are you playing games to escape? It's the person who's playing the video game. That's the difference. That's the difference that most people don't talk about. When I see people questioning if they should quit gaming because gaming is ruining their life, bro, gaming isn't ruining your life. You are ruining your life. If you want to play games and have a good life, you could do both. It's not that difficult to do, but you just need to have self-control and tell yourself, you know what, should I play games today, or should I work on something I need to work on? And if you are somebody who cannot differentiate between what you need to do and what you want to do, then that's a completely different discussion. But don't try and act as if gaming is the reason that people are fucked up and gaming is, inherently bad for you. Listen to me very carefully when I say this shit, right? I feel like some of the best gamers in life, like some of the most talented esports players and shit, have a lot of really good problem solving, decision making capabilities. This is gonna sound crazy, right? I was driving at time, right? I just bought my car, and it was late at night. People were drunk. It was a Saturday, so people were drunk driving, and I could tell he was a drunk driver, she was a drunk driver. They were all fucking drunk drivers, right? And immediately, guys, it's gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound crazy, but I have some experience with racing games. Hear me out. I feel like my brain and like hand-eye coordination has tremendously improved when I switch the mouse and keyboard. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I just have more. Okay, fuck it. I'm not even gonna say that because you're gonna roast me in the comment section down below. You're gonna roast me. You're gonna say I'm fucking talking shit. But really and truly, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know, as soon as I switch the mouse and keyboard, I feel like my hands and my brain more in sync. Yeah. Anyway, guys, yes, you can't play too much video games, just like you can play too much of anything or do too much of anything. It's the person behind whatever the action is that really is in charge, you know? So just stop this dumb conversation about if video games are good for you, because in reality, you could make what you want out of anything. It just depends on what you do with it, right? So yeah, leave your thoughts down below. I wonder what you guys think. I actually wonder what you guys think about this one, so let me know.